sorry for the people who didn't raise their hands. How many of you had the pleasure or privilege of being loved by your grandpa? All of us. My grandpa loved me more than the world. And then the world includes all my girlfriends so far. He would buy me the toys I loved to play with, tell me the stories I loved to listen. But then, when I was 8 years of age, my parents moved to a nearby town so that I could go to a better school. I got greedy with my marks, and then the bug of competing in exams and proving myself bit me. I forgot my grandpa and just buried myself in my books. Over time, the love and gratitude for my grandpa in my heart withered. And I went to my village only occasionally just to show my mark sheets to my grandpa and talk about my achievements, which he listened with all his ears, with all his time. But then that also reduced with time. I went to the best of the best institutes in India, completed my education, joined a job, got married and settled. Seemed like end of life. But then my grandpa would wait for my calls for weeks and maybe for my personal presence for months. When I went and visited my grandpa and we talked for some time. He always reminded me of my promise that Mukesh, you promised when you buy your car, you will take me places in your car. Friends, I said, yes, grandpa, the day will come. And then I got busy with my job again. For all the calls of non-Toastmasters and non-work, I had a set response. I'm busy, call me later. I'm busy, call me later. I'm busy, call me later. That became my standard set response for all the people who called me during the work or maybe even on their holidays. Because holidays was Toastmasters and work was work. One fine morning in the month of March 2014, I got a call. Dad calling. I ignored the call and I went ahead for my review meeting at my office. And I dialed the client with the landline phone. Once again the phone rang, Dad calling. I ignored. The phone again rang, Dad calling. And I responded, Dad, I'll call you later, I'm in a meeting. He said, son, listen. Once again the phone rang. And I listened. He said, son, your grandpa is no more. Friends, the rat was busy in the job. All of a sudden turned to a cheetah and drove 200 kilometers in a little over 2 hours. Very fast, but when I reached home, I reached straight to the funeral ground and I found the funeral of my grandpa was just set on fire and surrounded by hundreds of people in the village. I had no blood in my body. I became down for next couple of days, could not speak anything, could not do anything, and my heart was full of regret that why didn't I share time with my grandpa. But then people from the village, nearby families from the colony, they came around and they held me. They said, Mukesh, gather some courage. Your grandpa died full of gratitude for you and he always used to praise you. And let me also tell you, the entire village aspires that they must have a grandson like you. What did I do to make my grandpa proud? Friends, if any month will have 5th, my grandpa got money. And he told it to the whole village. He said, when I was young, I used to get money twice a year during the crop harvesting. But now I get money every single month and I am financially free for life. That little deed of giving some money to my grandpa on every single month is giving me the highest returns, highest happiness dividends ever. And I don't think that I'll be able to invest so well ever in my life, even in future, which can give me such a beautiful and happy dividends throughout my life. Sharing little money every month after getting my salary, not even 5% or 7%, was the best deed I ever did in my life. How many of you do that month on month, year on year? So even if you do not visit them regularly, please do some good deed for them and maybe share money with them. If you lose your job, if you do not get the promotion, even if your wife or your spouse leaves you, you can settle, you can manage. But if your grandparents or parents leave you and you have any regret on their behalf, you will not be able to forgive yourself. I could not forget my wrongdoing that I did not spend much time with my grandpa, and even if I bought a car, I did not take him places in my own car, which was my promise. But then I feel happy that whatever little money I had, I shared with him, and he was financially independent, financially free in the old age when people look for more money. I do not really care for the trophy. I don't know who wins it, who gets it. But friends, I have a request to you. Today when you go back from the contest, please hug your grandparents if you're lucky. If you do not have them now with you, hug your parents and tell them that you love them, and keep telling them every single day. Do it even if you think it's not needed, because actually it's needed. Beg, borrow or steal, but share some of your money and some of your time with your grandparents, even if they don't ask for it, because you need it more than they need it. Friends, beg, borrow or steal, but share your money and time with your grandparents and parents. The contest master.